Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. In this Sedona retreat, we are studying Panchakosha Vivek. Now, whatever we are studying, it has to be applied in life. Like science and technology. Science is the basic knowledge, and technology is application of that knowledge in our day-to-day life. The net result is the experience. Therefore, we have seen in this Panchakosha yesterday that we are hidden behind these 5 coverings. The external is the Annamaya Kosh, then inside is the Pranamaya Kosh, then still inside is the Manomaya Kosh, and still inside is the Vijnanamaya Kosh, and still inside is the Anandamaya Kosh, and below that we are there. So, you will see most of the students who sit for meditation, they start getting inside. Pakada, pakada, nikal gaya. See? The reason being, when the word inner is said, or in Kathopanishad, a mantra comes. There a word para is used. Guru Sakshat Param Brahma. Sometimes Guru Sakshat Param Brahma. Why these 2 variations? Because there are 2 types of understandings. There are 2 types of Brahman. One is Apara Brahma, second is Param Brahma. Apara Brahma is the world, and Parabrahma is beyond the world. And Parabrahma is the only reality. These are the 3 variations. So, in Kathopanishad, the mantra comes, Indriyebhya parayartha, arthebhyascha param manaha, manasastu para buddhihi, buddhir atma mahan paraha, mahataha param avyaktam, avyaktat purusha paraha, purushanna param kinchit. See how many times para. Sa kashta sa paragati. 8 times. Now what is the meaning of para? Para means one, subtle, second is the cause, and third is nearer than the nearest. That is the meaning of para. So, first, the sense organs. Subtler than the sense organs are the sense objects. Because what we see, this is not a sense object. But Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha, that is the sense object. See, if there is no Rupa, then your eyes are unwanted. In darkness, eyes are not required. Therefore, gross is the sense organs, subtler than that is the sense objects, subtler than that is the mind, subtler than the mind is the Vijnanamaya Kosha, intellect, subtler than the individual intellect is the total intellect. See? Buddhir Atma Mahan Paraha. Buddhi, individual intellect. Mahan, Mahat Tattva, total intellect. And Mahataha Parama Vyaktam. Subtler than the Mahat Tattva, the total intellect, is the Avyakta. Avyakta is indicated by different words. Like the Yoga Shastra talks about it as the Shakti or the Kundalini Shakti, or Vedanta talks about it as Maya or Avyakta. They are one and the same. So Mahataha Param Avyaktam. Then Avyaktat Purusha Paraha. Beyond the Avyakta, the potentiality is the Purusha. It is something like beyond the burning power is the fire. The burning power cannot exist without fire, but fire can remain without burning power. Therefore, Avyaktat Purusha Paraha. And Purushanna Param Kinchit. Sa Kashta Sa Paragati. Now you have reached the ultimate. In Yoga Shastra, this is called as Mahashunya. The ultimate void. Void means what? There is nothing other than this. This is the journey one has to perform with the knowledge of Panchakosha Viveka. That is called as the practice of meditation. So yesterday we have seen what is the first thing? What is this Annamaya Kosh? What your parents have eaten the food, it got converted into seeds. Seeds came together, body is born. Now this body is nothing but a modification of the food. Then that body also start consuming the food inside the womb, outside the womb, and ultimately become the food for everybody. So Annamaya Kosha is nothing but only the modification of food. Like rice, first modified is the batter, then modified is the idli, then modified is the uttapam, then modified is the dosha, then modified is the paper dosha. See? Only modifications. I was telling him the other day, on my table they have kept one Sai Baba's photo. So I was looking at him. When I was reading, I was looking at him. Basically, it is a stone. The stone has become the nose. The stone has become the eyes. The stone has become the ears. So are these nose, eyes, etc., they are imported from outside and fixed on the stone? No. They remain unmanifest. So all the unwanted aspect was removed and the unmanifest face became revealed. See? So the body is nothing but the modification of the food. Food modified his body. First principle. Second principle, this body cannot exist without food and without prana. Therefore, we don't have to do anything for breathing. Just imagine, for the sake of imagination, if we have to remember and breathe, nobody will live more than 3 days. अरे भूल गया. It happens. So, the body is living because of the breathing. Therefore, what is our life? Our life is expressing through the body, but it is not the body. This is the understanding. Therefore, with reference to the body, what should be the meditation? Meditation with reference to body will be, we are able to get out of the body identification. It is here all the yoga studios in the whole universe, they are getting buried in the body. They just can't go beyond it. You will see in all the yoga conferences, institutions, they have, when there is a big public function, they have demonstration of yoga. It is something like you go for, satsanga and you devote to the Lord, Sri Krishna Narayana. No, performance you have to do. You don't do performance of devotion. See? Yoga abhyas is not a performance, it's a practice. Therefore, asanas are practiced in such a manner that we practice the asana and get out of the body identification. If that is happening, then we are going the right way. If that is not happening, we are going the wrong way. See? Because all the problems begin only after body identification. Last night when we were all sleeping, where were we? Sedona is so beautiful, so nice. Where it was? That day when it will click us, it's a question of click. What I understood spirituality is this. It's a click. Like swimming is a click. If you are asked exactly what moment, how you learned swimming. Oh, it was 378. And then, no, it just happens. And you can't explain what is swimming. You may go on telling left leg, right leg, but that has nothing to do. Exactly the same way. One day, by God's grace alone, it happens. Ishvaranugrahat eva pumsam advaita vasana. Not by our efforts. See? Therefore, if this is clear to us, asana is practice for getting rid of body identification. Keeping this as the goal, then we begin the meditation. There are only two steps called as spiritual evolution. Only two steps. First step is freedom from body identification. Second is freedom from the notion that I am a soul. Only two. No third. So the first thing is done through yoga, and the second thing is achieved through Vedanta contemplation. Both are equally important. Many students who are studying Vedanta, they become only the parrots. They don't practice yoga. And those who are doing yoga, they are lost only in the body. They don't study scriptures. For a bird to fly high in the sky, both the wings are equally important, not only one wing. And therefore, how do we learn that, practice that? So now we are clear. Asana is practice, pranayama is practice for attaining freedom from body identification. Both the processes, asana and pranayama. Today we learn about asana. What is perfect asana? When you sit, thereafter you don't think about body. That is perfect asana. What is a perfect parking of the car? You park in the right place and take the token and go. Then you don't think about car. I hope nobody tows it away. Because you have parked perfectly well. Same way, keep your body on the asana, get out of it. Then pain here, pain there, pain, this will not happen. See, for that, what should be the ideal posture? What is the right place to park the car? So the ideal posture is we invest almost zero efforts in sitting. No efforts. Lesser the efforts, normal we are. More the efforts, abnormal we are. Like those who are hard of hearing, they have to put more efforts because they are not normal. And when they put more efforts, they get tired. And when they get tired, they go to sleep. See? Now the second problem which comes, when the mind slowly becomes quieter and quieter by the lullaby of the lecture, majority of them go to sleep. And then they ask us questions. Swamiji, in our ashram, people, when they sit for meditation, they do like this sometimes. Like this. What is that? I said, I don't know. No. Why this is happening? I said, because that is called as Jhatka meditation. It was a sleep. Because we have trained our mind to go to sleep the moment it is quiet. Mind must be quiet and also alert. Don't go to sleep. And this is possible, it's not impossible. So, the ideal posture. Now, as you see this tripod is steady only because the center of gravity is exactly in the center. Now, take the same picture. The distance between the legs is equal. The distance between the lower point and upper point is the same. Now this same tripod you see in yourself, it's a cone. Two knees distance is whatever, then the distance between the knee and the backbone should be the same distance as between the knees. And the third one, the distance between the knee and the neck should be the same as between the two knees. And this is achieved when you open up your legs and see that the weight of your body lands on the sitting bones. The pelvic bone, which is the biggest bone, and the 2 points which are touching the floor. They are called as sitting bones or pin bones or ischai points. So let the weight of our body land on these 2 bones. That will help you in establishing the center of gravity perfectly. And when we sit, one should not sit 90 degree. But let there be half a degree little bend from the base, not from the shoulder. So that the center of gravity exactly falls in the center. So this is the ideal posture. Now the next problem comes is where to keep the hands. Now hands are to be kept in your own lap. And this is the mudra which helps you. The lower 3 fingers are interlocked and index finger to index finger, thumb to thumb. You put it in your lap so that the weight of the body is not displaced. If you put your hands on your knee, after some time the hands will start pulling the body and the center of gravity will be displaced. Therefore, put it in your lap. Now, the body is, if you observe your own body, it has become firm at the base and vertically it has become steady. Now the third thing, that we have to drop the body identification. So here we have to know some basics. That which is included in the mind will be having tension, not the body. Suppose you take a carry bag and in that carry bag keep a pumpkin and lift that bag. Who will be having the tension? The pumpkin or the carry bag? Carry bag. Exactly the same way. Mind is one. Like space is one, air is one, mind is one. Now in that mind bag, there is the pumpkin of our body. The body is not tense. It is the mind is tense. And how the mind is tense? Like, if I lift this glass, now my hand has taken the shape of this glass. So glass is not tired. My hand is tired. So what I will like? To give up the glass. Now hand is free. Exactly the same way. Our mind takes the shape of the body. Like gold is one, ornament is gold with a shape. Similarly, mind is one. Mind with a shape is I. What is achieved in meditation, of what we are learning today? That mind is giving up the shape of the body. When the mind gives up the shape of the body, all the tension on the mind is dissolved. Then what happens to the mind? Individual mind merges in the total mind. As a result, body is dropped from the mind. But mind continues to be in the body, because of which the life processes continue. Blood circulation continues, digestion continues, everything continues. But the difference is now that mind has not taken the shape of a particular body. This is the first step in meditation. Not simply sitting in one particular posture and then imagining today's meditation was very good, I could sit for 20 minutes. Simply sitting in a posture is not meditation. Therefore, after you are sitting like this properly, then the second step comes. Don't forget the basic. We are aiming at getting freedom from body identification. Simply sitting properly is not the end. See. So the second step is the psychological adjustments. Body doesn't do meditation. It is the mind which is doing. What is inert by itself. That part of the body where from mind is withdrawn by local anesthesia, cut that part, you won't get pain. Because mind is not there. So, now we do work on the mind, called as psychological adjustments. First, we have to be in a cheerful, happy mode. Not like that, oh God, again meditation. Is it necessary to sit and do meditation? Suppose I lie down and do meditation. Such lazy fellows are good for nothing. Those who cannot leave the bed early morning before the sunrise, in the next life they become Katmal. This is written in Katmal Mahapuran. So next time you see the bed bug, Acha, Mama, Papa, I'm coming. Start your day early morning. See the joy of life. Somebody, I also want to get a bath. Nobody can help us in life, I tell you. Bhagavad Gita says, Uddhare datmanatmanam natmanam avasadaye. Nobody can. There was one, in Chicago, it happened many years before. There was one father, a Sindhi father, and he had a son. Only bones. So he got various exercise machines in his house. And that son is very lazy. So he said, why don't you do some exercise? I got all the machines. He doesn't listen. So he asked me, the father, Swamiji, what to do, tell me. He doesn't do exercise. He's become so weak. No life in him. I said, you have brought the wrong machines. He said, what wrong machines? I said, you should bring the machine along with the one who works on the machine. Automatic machines. Like an automatic car, start, the treadmill is going on. You watch. Lazy. If the lion is lazy, the food will not come in his mouth. He has to work. So, we are here with a cheerful, happy mode. Meaning, zero complaints. Happiness is equal to living at zero complaint level. No complaint. Now, second step. Many students, they get fear when they sit for meditation. Some kind of fear. And therefore, they start breaking their joints. They want to find out. Fear. And for that, we have to recognize that our beloved God, whosoever is your Ishtadevata and your Guru, is in your heart. Anchor on them. So the Lord protects us from within. The Guru guides us from within. Now the third adjustment. We live with a burden on our head, that of the total past. And as a result, we become somebody. So, insist that now I am nobody. Nobody has no past. So insist. Nobody. If we really practice nobody, we will stop talking about our past. Because who is somebody? The mule carrying the burden of the past is somebody. 3, the fourth adjustment. Don't plan anything what you will do after meditation. If you plan, then you have to make upma. Should I cut an onion, garlic? But in the retreat, onions are allowed. But we can cut and keep it. Don't plan anything what you are going to do after meditation. By these two things will happen. By being nobody, you have blocked the past. By not planning what you will do after meditation, you have closed the future. When past and future are gone, where are you? In the present. Remaining in the present effortlessly is living in meditation. then we live in meditation 24/7. So at this moment, your body is firm at the base, vertically steady. Now the last thing we have to do is relax the body. In fact, when we relax the body, what we are doing is giving up the hold of the mind to the shape of the body. So when we tell relax this, relax that, observe very clearly and very subtle way that the mind has given up the hold on the body. And when the mind gives up the shape of the body, that particular area disappears from your knowledge. It happens. And then we come to discover our existence is independent of the body. This is the first thing. If this is not achieved, we can do nothing. So we start now relaxing the body from the top to the toe. As you are sitting all properly, when I give instructions, your body will understand and relax. You don't come in between my instructions and your body. No questions how to do that. It will happen. Relax the head muscles. Relax the forehead muscles. Relax the eyebrows. Relax the eyelids. They are not forcibly closed. Let there be no pressure on the eyeballs. Don't try to see anything. Let the focal length be to the infinite. Relax the nose, lips, chin. Relax the face muscles. Relax the ears. Relax the neck from all the four sides, throat, below the ears, and the back, the neck area. You will observe that your shoulders are lifted up for no reason. Hang them down. Relax. Relax the shoulder joints, the upper arms, elbows. Relax the lower arms, wrists, palms, and fingers. Let us take a pause and observe the body. The body is now divided in two parts, relaxed and not yet relaxed. In the relaxed areas, there is minimum muscle tone, minimum tension, The weight of the hands has increased in our lap. The thumbs and the index fingers are pressing hard against each other without our efforts. And the rest of the body is still having tension and muscle tone. The relaxed areas have become hazy and non-distinct to our knowledge. Remaining parts are clear. Now come back to your shoulders. Relax the chest. Go below. Relax the abdomen. Go down below up to the floor. Come to the shoulders. Along the sides below the shoulders. Go downward slowly. Relax both the sides. Relax, relax, relax. Up to the hip joints. Now go to the back side of the head and the neck and the upper back along with the spine. Both the scapular blades go downward towards this longissimus dorsi muscle. Go downwards. Relax. Right up to the sitting bones. Now let us pause again. The weight of our body has increased on the base. Sometimes one may get pulsation. This is because the mind has dropped the body above the hips. And therefore the weight has increased. Now come back to the hips. Relax the hip joints, the thighs. Relax the knees. Relax calf muscles. Go downward slowly. Relax the ankle joints, heels and toes. Now the body is fully relaxed. As if get out of the body. There are so many bodies and things in this hall, and there is one body which we claim to be us and ours. There is no reason, there is no logic, just by default. So stand apart from your body and take the front view of your body. Don't forget you are outside. Take the front view from the top, the forehead, the eyebrows. Go downward part by part slowly and be convinced that we are other than the body. if we come across some patches of tensions, iron them out. Now go to the right side of your body. Don't forget you are outside the body. Take the right view of the body from a distance. Right side of the head, the right ear, and thus go downward slowly, right up to the right hip joint. If patches of tension, relax them. Now go to the back side of your body and take the back view. Back side of the head, the neck, and go downward slowly. If there are patches of tensions, sort them out. And be convinced that I am other than the body. Now come to the left side of the body. On this side you will see little more tensions because the other three sides were relaxed. So repeat the same process from the left side of the head, left ear downwards. Like wiping with a towel, wipe the identification and tensions with the towel of mind and keep away from the body. Now come in the front. Now your observation is the shape, size, contour line of the body has become distinctly non-distinct. Not only that, now the concept inside the body and outside the body, this concept has become redundant. There is nothing like inside, outside. Our experience is now the infinite being without shape, without form. And therefore, there cannot be any possibility of tensions anywhere inside the body. Because now we have separated ourselves from the body fully. This experience is like that of the space, which contains the things, but things have no influence on the space. at this stage to stop the wandering of the mind. Insist not to talk to yourself and listen to silence and don't try to see anything. So, no talking, no seeing, no hearing. Take a deep breath for a few minutes and see how the body is now included in the mind, and a sense that we are separate from others has come. Move your toes and fingers. Now the next step that happens is I am inside the body and the world is outside the body. And the samsara begins. Therefore, the first step in meditation is to discover this secret that we are functioning through the body, although yet we are not the body. By God's grace, this happens. Offer everything at the feet of the Lord. Don't make any memory of this. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om.